Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's show the creative process. I know that's something that a lot of people will talk about on YouTube. They'll go down their bullet points of how to be creative, but I want to show behind the scenes. Some of the things I see, I'm going to grab whatever objects, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to take 1 to 3 weeks and try to come up with a project series of something. Try to get some good photos. And project is, 1 to a dozen photos. The same material, different lighting, different views, different things like that. But again, I mentioned a lot of people won't show that because it's creativity is a lot more difficult. So a lot of people will talk about it, but actually showing it behind the scenes. I want to give you some B-roll during the day. Some of the things I see that I might bring into the shot here on this table. I want to show you some time lapses, maybe behind the scenes, me moving the lights around and doing some things like that. Some of the failures, some of the bad shots, all that, and then hopefully at the end of it be able to print something out, wrap it up into a small presentation for you guys to check out, that kind of thing. And I think that's going to speak a lot more volume versus just going over bullet points, because they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. You're going to show a video. Hopefully being right next to the guy doing it makes a lot more sense than just dry wording it and talking about it. Yeah, let's get started. All right, first day. First things first, explain all this stuff. So I generally keep a note tab of photos that I'll just kind of draft out things when I get the time. Or if I see something in a store, I pick it up, things like that. Something that just piques my interest and go from there. You got a kind of a small little something in your head that you see that might look cool. Little bit of work, write it down, kind of work off that. Hopefully it refreshes your mind what you seen back then. But yeah, I pick up all kinds of things. Had this clock forever, really dirty, but it just kind of jumped out the other day. I've had it for 20 years or something like that. Had a couple different looks here as far as that camera handle. I wanted to kind of do it maybe a dramatic rock, but just gonna see what happens. Yeah, waiting for something to kind of jump out. That's really what it is. You kind of got some ideas, but just sit here, think about it. Okay, what I'm thinking, silver, black, always looks good. Really bright, reflective stuff, especially soft boxes, gradations, scrim lighting, all that kind of stuff looks good. So, we're talking about composition, like setting up the angles that we're going to use, and the different variations of the utensils. We got knives, spoons, forks, all that kind of stuff. We'll get some things here, play with different angles, different lighting setups, reflective pieces and all that, but it's too late. First night I spent quite a few hours just deciding what I wanted to shoot, and some of the things that I might get away with. Again, we might back out, but yeah, it's late. Yeah. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 1:30 a.m.
All right, not even gonna think about starting, so come back tomorrow, start this up. Yeah. Hey, welcome back to the channel. So, took a couple days off. This is actually day 2, but it's been longer than that. I was trying to get some ideas, some compositional ideas. Normally have a book. I draw some of that stuff. I'll spare you the really horrible drawings, but I'll put up some images. Some of the things I've been thinking about. One is, fans, fan props, airplane propellers, flowers, some yard art, some different kinds of things there, gears, some different gears that mesh together. And with this, I'll get you in on this. I got to clean this up, and then we'll get moving. Kettlebell time. So I want to try to create some kind of gears, some kind of flowers, some kind of pinwheel, you name it, something off that. But it's got to have a center point right down here. I guys will show you this here. It's got to have some kind of center point in the middle that everything rotates around. So kind of familiar with these guys. This is a kettlebell, but what's weird about this, it's got a really cool inside. So some of the things I look for are just very high precision metallic stuff. Gonna move this. So the kettlebell has these internal cylinders, which are like 10, 15 pounds. And they slide in and out so you can adjust the weight. But the nice thing is it's very machine driven. I mean, it is perfectly round. So just before I get the composition there, kind of put things around it here. We still got a lot of moving this stuff around, but I think you're getting the point here. So what I'm doing now is adjusting the light settings to the camera, the angle, controlling it all on the iPad, being able to snap away. So I got to get this set up right with the lights and everything else, and then we can actually start shooting. But right now I got some of the compositions off. I need to square up the camera, do some other things with some fill light and everything else, but it's kind of coming along. We'll just keep at it and see what happens here. I had to kind of move places because I got to put up some fill light boards and a bunch of other stuff to actually make it work. But hopefully you can see this. That's kind of what it looks like right now. And yeah, stay tuned. Okay, all right, let's try this. A little better. Still need some fill light. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you guys some of the shots with this. Yeah, it's a good night. Got, two very similar shots. One with the ball being the hub, and the other one with the actual, I guess kettlebell weights is in the hub. But yeah, I want to play around with different forks, different spoons, see what I can do there. And we'll keep trying. It's getting late, so I figure it's called a win. It'll be tomorrow or the next day. We'll keep at this. Hello, day 3. Okay, so last hour I've been putting together an image. I'll show you right here, and I'll kind of show you moving some things around. So still going off the wheel hub kind of theme, but we're going to move into some different shots here in the next few days. Also, speaking about that, we're probably 10, 12 minutes into this video. I'm going to speed things up even more, so I'm just going to say like day 4, day 5, and maybe give you some of the compositional aspects. At the end, we'll roll all the images along with the conclusion to kind of help get it under 20 minutes. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, guys, as you see here, we have the composition I talked to you about earlier, but we're going to get moving on. I'm going to try a couple different compositions here. I want to try the reverse of this, flip this around, see what that's about, take a couple photos here and there, and then get moving on maybe with some side angle shots or something like that. Because some side angle shots with lighting, what I mean by that is same perspective this way, but we're going to shoot some light in this way. Maybe we can get something a little bit more dramatic. Yeah, let's try this. All right, day 3's coming to an end. Got a couple keepers, also a whole bunch of shots I'll show you here. 2 of the keepers and a whole slew of failures. Just didn't look right, didn't feel right. Anyway, we'll move on to day 4. All right, day 4, we'll get to it. Okay, so here's the composition right here. Pretty much going with the same theme as the forks to knives, kind of a cylinder. You got some of it here. I'll post some other images. So we got 2 or 3 compositions. Again, same kind of theme, round spoke wheel kind of hub thing. And now we're going to go into the actual, a little bit different composition here. But anyway, that's probably going to wrap it up for tonight. Got about 3 photos. Yeah, not too bad. I'll call it a win. And let's start tomorrow, day 5. Okay, day 5. So moving away from the wheel theme, more to just different compositions. I've been playing along with that with soldering wire, silver pieces, trying to accent the composition of the silverware utensils. Not working out too well. About 1 in every 5, every 10 compositions seems to work. But yeah, let's get into it. I'll show you what I got here. Okay, guys, that about wraps it up. I'll roll the photos here, but I want to go through this real quick. This is from beginning in the head to the end. getting it framed, getting it printed out, that kind of stuff. Got another photo here as well. This little guy. Yeah, I think the biggest tips you can take away from this is shoot something you feel good about, you like to see. Also, confidence is a huge one. The first initial shot is tough. You know, you don't know if it's going to work. That's the reason why I said it. We might have to back out. I wasn't overly confident, but once I nailed the first shot, I knew, I'm like, okay, I have a lot of different utensils here. I have a lot of different compositional possibilities because there's so many different pieces. We'll make it work. The lighting worked, the feel look worked. And then from there, it was the confidence was on. And I think that's when you first see something. People give up really easy. They'll see maybe a landscape or trees. You know, they have that feeling like there's a shot here, I just can't see it. But a lot of people not experienced just blow by it. They don't really come back to it. They don't think about it. If you keep working the shot, get some confidence, keep going back, things will become a lot better. That your visual, I don't know, your vision, I should say, because after I shot a lot of these shots, these photographs, day 2, 3, I went back, looked at some of the old other ones. I could tell, oh, I could have done this angle, I could have done this thing, I could have done that. And I kind of wanted to keep moving forward from the documentary standpoint for you guys to keep things flowing. So anyway, I hope that helps out, and I am still stuck on this. I got a few ideas, but it's going to take some time. Lastly, I'm going to show a winterscape. I'm kind of interested in maybe doing some more of these for you guys. This is a photo. It's created in-house in here. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, write it down. I want to know if you have any favorite shots, any favorite photos that you like the most. Also, any additional questions. Thanks a lot, and hope to see you guys next week.